Hello there, welcome to episode 124 of the Daily Shed. And today I want to talk about a three-note shape, chord shape, based on the open G chord that I've found super useful. I've really just been using this the last couple of years. It was a great alternative to bar chords. The shape is just like this. This is a C. So it's based on the open G chord. You play an open G like this, but the only notes you're playing are on the low E string, the B, and the high E string like this, those three notes. If you move those around, like up to the C, it's a very easy to grab shape. It's a bit of a stretch, I admit it's a bit of a stretch, but it's a really nice, easy to grab major chord shape. And you may not find yourself using it in C too much, but for things like, say, B flat, if you have to play a B flat, usually what you'll do is reach for a bar chord, you know, this or that bar chord. This is a nice alternative. It doesn't feel, to me, a bar chord often feels kind of constrained on an acoustic guitar. This is makes for a pretty nice open sound. And again, it's a bit of a stretch. I use my ring here, my index here, my pinky here, but to play the B flat, use your ring finger on the 6th fret and E string, and then on the 3rd fret of the G string, I use my index, or on the B string, 3rd fret of the B string, index, and the 6th fret of the high E string. I do. So to me, it's just a nicer sound than this or this. The nice thing also is that you can make a suspension very easily. So you move your index finger up a fret. So for B flat, again, your ring finger is on the 6th fret on the low E string. Your pinky's on the 6th fret on the high E string, and on the B string you're at the 4th fret. That's the B flat suspended, and slide it down. Even further up the neck, you'll have less of a stretch. If you need to play an E flat, for example, it's like this. Just on the 11th fret with your ring finger on the low E string, 11th fret with your pinky on the high E string, and on the 8th fret on the B string. And again, you can suspend it very easily. So I really like it, mainly because it has that nice open sound as compared to, you know, some kind of bar chord like that. And I find it easy to reach for and easy to make that suspension. It's also nice if you're doing something like, say you're playing in B flat, and you need to go up to an E flat. You can use this shape, which is based on the C. It's right there, so real common progression. And again, it's compared to mess around with bar chords, which to me just don't sound that good. Here you can just do 2nd string, the A string, B string, and E string, or you can also add in the D string. Again, it's based on the C shape, like that, and back to your B flat. The nice thing also is that because it's based on the 6th string, it's easy to find. I know that when I was first learning guitar, I learned sort of the notes on the E strings first, and it makes the bar chords easy because you get to know that's a D, it's a C sharp, it's a D, etc. Here you just use the same principle. But when it's time to play that C sharp, you can play this or this D instead, like that. So I use it all the time. It's also nice at the very end of a song. Say you have a song that ends in C, so from F to G, end in C. I think it's nice to end it like that. Very nice and high, with that open sound, and it's pretty easy to add vibrato here too. And again, you can make a suspension pretty easily, and have some suspension, which is really hard with a bar chord like that. So I hope this is useful to you. It definitely is a big stretch, but I think you'll find that you can get accustomed to it pretty easily, and then you'll find yourself using it a lot. Again, it's nice at the end of a tune or just in place of a bar chord. So I hope this is useful. As always, let me know any comments or questions you may have. Thanks for watching.